Did Marjorie Taylor Greene get her wake up call? Is the question. I think she did. I think just like a whole bunch of Republicans got their wake up call because they're sick and tired of Trump and his dumbass way of thinking and his uh, what's the word I'm looking for? His promises that he was supposed to make with Americans dating all the way back to his inauguration. Promising this, promising that, blah, 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 blah. And promised a damn thing, but they're all for shipping immigrants back to their country. And that's all. And that's all because we all know that whites aren't so very popular, to be perfectly honest with you. If I'm gonna be 1000% with you. Whites are dying. And whites make the most complaints, in my opinion, stating that this country is full of black, brown, Asian, and whatever else. But they're the ones that are making the most money for you. So in that pertains, you spend all of your money and all your resources, and I'm starting to learn this shit, by the way. You're starting to gather wasting all your money, all your resources, gathering troops, and which is illegal, by the way. You basically break the law by the Insurrection Act. You break the law on that Insurrection Act of 1807. You're breaking constitutional laws. And now these Epstein files and all the whispers of the Republican Party are starting to get a little louder when it comes to these Epstein files. Hey, it's starting to get a little bit louder, and a few Republicans, including Marjorie Taylor Greene, has spoken up, and because she and a few of her party people from that right side have spoken up, Trump got a little mad and started throwing what was it? Not text messages. It was it's not Twitter anymore, but it's X. Twitter, X don't make no fucking difference. But you start throwing messages stating that, this relationship is over. Needless to say, if you're not for me, you're against me. Oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. My question is, do you feel sorry for Marjorie Taylor Greene? That is the question. Do you feel sorry for this Marjorie Taylor Greene? I'm going to be nice today. Because normally a whole bunch of shit would fly out my mouth. especially for this white woman. Do you feel sorry for Marjorie Taylor Greene? The answer is no. I don't feel sorry for Marjorie Taylor Greene. As a matter of fact, I told you once, and I'm gonna tell you again. And this is my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't trust that woman. As much shit, and you know what? Don't be surprised if, what was her name, Pamela? Can I sell you anyway? What's my train of thought for that for shit? But anyway, I would not be surprised if director of FBI, what was her name? Pamela, whatever her name is, she turns a corner. All of them can turn the corner. It's all to turn all the way over, as far as I'm concerned. All of them a bunch of trick bags for Donald Trump. All of them, each and every single one of them, are trick bags for Donald Trump. So I don't feel sorry for Pan. I don't feel sorry for Marjorie. I don't feel sorry for none of them. And it's just too bad. It is just completely too bad. And you knew who the hell this dude was. You just were just so quick to hop on his policies. And that was to get rid of the illegal immigrants. And I know there's some maggots on here that are completely upset. And there's going to be some maggots that they're going to be upset with me. Should have released the files. It's not about me. It's about doing the right thing and releasing the Epstein files, which Trump is still trying to hold on to the point where all this is just fake news. What was his first little slogan his first term around? Fake news, right? Fake news this, fake news that, fake news this, fake news that. Then in this term, it's a hoax. It's a hoax. It's all of it is fake. If all of it is a hoax and all of it is fake, just release the files then. But too bad they already have emails. They already have emails and a whole bunch of other shit for you, and they ain't having to release but a mere snippet of what already came down the pipeline of Donald Trump and Mr. Epstein being with each other in 2019? It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. And now you want to start fights with Nigeria. You want to start fights in Kuwait. You want to start fights everywhere. Next week, and I believe that they said that next week when they start releasing those files. And that's all we ever wanted, is just to release the files. When they start releasing those files next week, when they vote on it, and we'll see what Mr. Mike Johnson does. Remember, he's already gotten sued once for not swearing in Annalena. He already gotten sued once. So let's see what he does this coming week or this week. Let's see what he does. But back to the question at hand. Do you feel sorry for Marjorie Taylor Greene that she didn't get dumps in Trump's endorsements? And she didn't get Trump's endorsements. I mean, I think me and Sharon need to do a live together when I get back home. I'll DM him and see if he wants to do a live. It's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so funny. But yeah, boy, this has been Marjorie Taylor week. Oh, by the way, I've heard a little birdie told me that Mrs. Greene gotten death threats. A little birdie told me that she's been getting death threats. She released a thing on X stating that some men out of his administration, Trump's administration, have been threatening her. That's what you get for effing around with a man who has nothing to lose. I am so sorry you feel the way that you feel. Fuck feelings. Uh-huh. Does Jasmine Crockett feel sorry for her? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Shout out to Jasmine. As a matter of fact, wasn't she the one? Now, let me think. Let me put on my thinking cap because it's been one hell of a day. It's been cold. So let me get this straight. She was the one, Marjorie Taylor Greene, on the side of Donald Trump when it came to immigration reform. Not immigration reform. What was I thinking? Barb, help me out. It she went and signed on to a lot of shit that he did has already done. And it would be safe to say that she is no different from I can't even think this morning. She is no different from Megyn Kelly. I'll say it again. Basically, Marjorie Taylor Greene was a co-signer to what everything Donald Trump did, and I would damn near say she is little no different from Megyn Kelly. Which by the way, I'm gonna do another petition, y'all. It's about time that things come to an end. I'm gonna do another petition to see to it that her show get canceled off of some bullshit that she was spewing out of her mouth about 15-year-olds. Oh, it's so. And what's the difference between a 15-year-old and an 8-year-old? They're both minors. It's consensual between 16 and 18. But they were 15, and with the Epstein, it's like, no one asked any questions. No one came forth as a 16-year-old and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bitch. These people are nasty. These people are nasty, disgusting, and pathetic. And you have the nerve, the illegated gall to side with Trump, who is responsible for not one, not two, but three individuals who always want to make excuses, always want to just make excuses for this type of shit. Make excuses for pedophilia. It's disgusting. It is really disgusting. Hey, Tanya, you were right. You were 1,000% right. You were 1,000% right about this Republican Party, period. You were 1,000% right. I want everybody to go to her chat or go to her live. Whenever she is live, I want y'all to go to her. She 100% was on the money when it came to Trump, when it came to this administration. She was on the money with it. But now it's up to whatever is going to happen this week. Yeah, everybody go to Hammer Nation. Go to Hammer Nation Funk, definitely. Because she's the one that threw that out there in the first place. I mean, I already knew I already knew, but I didn't think it was going to go to this length. But then again, I was wrong. When you put troops on when you put troops and land them on American soil, and then you're gonna coming back from Taiwan all the way back to the United States, you are going to swear up and down that you are going to use the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and the Marines if you have to get what you want, and that is get illegal immigrants, including your black asses, uh, the how they put it, quote unquote, the bad guys. I'm just gonna put the bad guys are out there. The bad guys who are out there who are stealing and murdering, robbing and stealing in this country. All this other stupid shit. Left or right ring with the same. I'm with you. I am with you on that. But here's the problem. The right is making it more difficult. the right is making it more difficult for them to win because of the simple fact that now that they had made the deal to reopen the government, they sworn in Angelina. They sworn in Angelina from Arizona. She signed on to release the Epstein files, which we will see this coming week if Mr. Mike Johnson is going to sign off on it. Is everybody? I think Republicans are going to vote yes. I think few, not all, but few Republicans are going to vote yes on this. You're going to need what, 60 votes? Something like that, 60 votes. It doesn't matter if they did. Yeah, I'm with you on that, partner. I'm definitely with you on that one. Because it really doesn't make a difference. But here's the thing, guys. And not switching names, but I'm just going to say, as much as I am voting on, because I will vote on her 1,000 times over, as much as I would like for her and still going strong 1,000%, 100 miles an hour for Jasmine Crockett to become U.S. Senator, that would be the only one that I would be picking. She would be the only one that I would be picking. Everybody else, I don't trust. Why you trust her so much? It's something about her. It's just something about her that screams justice. And you forget, she's the one that is, no disrespect to Hakeem Jeffries, because they threatened him too. Most of them are getting death. Those who are eager to sign on to get these files released, there's always somebody who is going to be eager to put something on their doorsteps or email them or send them threatening letters. It's been happening to a whole bunch of people, right? But she's not worried. She's not worried about it, and others are not worried about it. Boy, I am tired, but everybody go to Hammer Nation because she was just, what she said, I will be live 10 a.m. Okay. Oh, you be live 10 a.m.? I'll probably be staying up for that one. Hopefully, I'll stay up for that one. Oh, shit. But hey, just wanted to give you the little update, the little letdown for those who haven't seen it. For those who haven't seen it, for those who um haven't heard about it, Marjorie Taylor Greene, or rather, yeah, Donald Trump broke up with Marjorie Taylor Greene. He said, "Bitch, I'm tired of your mouth, always complaining. Just because I didn't vote for you as U.S. Senator a long time ago, you was only up 12%, and you wanted my endorsements." No one cares about your endorsements, Trump. No one cares for your endorsements. And then, you know what's tripping, right? People still justify this to this very day. And I heard one guy when I was listening to uh, Dean Withers Dean Withers live, and Dean Withers, like I said, for a white boy, he can cook. That boy can cook. And some idiot came on his live stream and was debating him and said, to some degree, that it doesn't matter if women are being raped or this and that, and they put themselves in a position to being raped, to being murked, to being this and to being that. And the only thing I have on my mind is what red pill guys always tend to say: if you were in the control of a man, you wouldn't be in the position, so-called position of power. I said, what type of power is a woman in? What type of position is a woman in when it comes to power? She is a human being being treated like an animal. And you're going to have the nerve, the alligator gall, to call up on somebody's show after this person, Dean, this person has proven for the simple fact, and pretty much everybody who's a Gen Xer knows who the hell Trump is, when pretty much to say that he doesn't know anything about business. That's the one side of it. The other side, we all know he likes a whole bunch of girls, right? He loves women. Period. He's been all around women, but now we're starting to find out a little bit more behind the surface, and it's not over yet. It's just beginning. It is just beginning. So I want to hear the excuses of maggots right now. I want to hear the excuses of some maggots. I want to hear some of the excuses. It's like, go ahead and defend your boy. Go ahead, keep defending your boy, Trump. Keep defending your boy. Keep defending your boy. If she shouldn't be in the position of power, she shouldn't be in position of power. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Like, you know what? What if Kamala Harris was in a position of power? I just didn't like it when she called herself black. I'm like, woman, you are not black. You are East Indian. But now it's like, what if? I mean, if I have to, if Jasmine Crockett did not get the position, let's just say she didn't get the position, and she ended up going back to Congress, right? Because there's a couple seats available. Let's just say she would want to do something else. We need to push and push hard to have this woman run. And when I say run, I mean run for president of the United States. Here's why. And when it comes to men, and I'm not saying all men, so I'm going to give a disclaimer. I'm not saying all men. I will wonder how these particular men who are scared of a woman being in a more higher moral position. I just want to see that. I just want to see in my lifetime, I want to see a woman in a position of higher power. You don't like none of these policies Trump signed. What policies did he enforce other than getting illegal immigrants out? Well, let me be frank. Legal and illegal immigrants. Legal and illegal immigrants. Do you know he came after people who had really nothing to do with um getting illegal immigrants out. He just kept fucking with a whole bunch of people, including Haitians. I was like, why is ICE fucking with Haitians? And why does he keep fucking with people in Chicago? What is so special about Chicago? Can somebody tell me what is so special about the Windy City that Trump does not like? You remember the time when he said, we need to clean up Washington? Oh, he cleaned it up all right. I just need to know what is so special about fucking Chicago. Is it the mayor? Is it something beneath the surface? It's just I just need to know what it is. But yeah, let me get back to my original point. But I want a question. Should I or should I not put up another petition for Mrs. Megyn Kelly to get her shit canceled? Because this enough is enough. Enough is enough. She need to get her a little. She just need to get off air. She needs to get off air. Would it be worth? Would it be worth it? Would it be worth? Would it be worth signing? No, nobody hears like anything Trump has done. He hasn't done anything, and yet he proclaims that America is run smooth through the through the tariffs. Things are running smoothly. No, things are just as high as ever. Even gas prices, even gas prices are high. But I would have to say it wasn't better underneath Biden. But hey, Biden, what are the two lesser evils? You have Biden, and then you have Trump. Trump is just a proven asshole. Trump is a proven asshole. And he showed his asshole tendencies when he let go of Marjorie. When he showed his asshole tendencies when he canceled Black History Month, something about DUI, making the whole country pay for tariffs, and now or adding to that what he's doing to the White House. But if Barack Obama were to do that, it would be a problem. If Barack Obama were to do that, it would be a fucking problem. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for Marjorie Taylor Greene. If she wants to do this right, she would vote yes on those files. That'll be good enough for me. Vote yes on releasing the Epstein files. And we're going to see if Donald Trump stays in office for more than a week. Hell, for more than a month. Nothing's going to happen to him. We'll see. Nothing's going to happen to Trump. We will see. And then I want all these, if he gets impeached again, I want all these MAGAs, all these maggots, man, woman, and dog, to start making excuses for a pedophile, for a pedo slash convicted felon, 34 counts in 4 different states. I'm going to stop by lot. Definitely. I will. Everybody go and stop by Hammer Nation. Go to Hammer Nation on YouTube. Very strategic, smart sister. It's not looking good. But yet, it's so. Oh, and you obviously thought that he was going to release $2,000 to the average hardworking person, right? How is he going to release it? Through the tariffs? How is he going to release $2,000? So he was just going to write off a check for $2,000, write off a check for y'all for $2,000, just because he released 6,000, 14,000, or however. What was it? It was 600, 12,000, 14,000, and it was something else. So we're talking about this 5th stimulus package. If this were to come to fruition, where are you going to get the money from? No one has made any deals. No one is going to make any deals with you when it comes. And then word is you're holding some of these tariffs back. According to a little birdie, you're holding some of the tariffs back. But I'm like, oh, what's wrong? What's happening? What's the problem? It's like, you were going to use the money to pay off America's debt, which the United States of America is in 60 plus trillion in debt. And you're going to pay half of that off? How? Along with giving each and every single American $2,000 in stimulus. Make it make sense. You were going to cause more harm than good. Sad, man, sad. But yeah, I just thought to just stop by and then do an upsell some things. I'll be live later on tonight on some for another tip. Ain't much going on Sunday, but I'm just getting I'm just getting warmed up. Well, I'm just getting warmed up, man. This is getting warmed up. We're gonna see what's gonna happen this week. We're just gonna see what happens, and we're gonna see, because word is he knew these girls, right? He knew these girls when they were younger. He met them when they were younger. And they both met at a secret location. They both met each other at a secret location. But don't be surprised. But I wouldn't be surprised because I also heard Bill Clinton's name come up. I did hear Bill Clinton's name come up, not once but twice. This is going to be quite interesting. This is going to be quite interesting. So be prepared to hear real, some interesting, familiar names. I'm not for the left or the right. And this is what my relatives get mad at me for. I was like, you get mad at me for not voting for a trick bag? Please. I'm glad somebody sparked interest in politics. Nah, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. It's your fault that I'm in politics now. It's your fault. When I want and I reading more and more of it, just darn you. You know what? I want a damn donation from you. Not from any. I want a damn donation from Barb. Barb, you owe me a damn dollar. You owe me $1. Matter of fact, you gonna pay for my McDonald's. I want McDonald's right now. Give me $5 right now. Give me $5 right now. You owe me some McDonald's for getting into this bullshit. Excuse my French. Yeah, I've been saying that Bill's name for this. I never knew. I did not know. I did not know and I never knew. But now that I know his name came up, what other names are going to be coming up? See, that's the key. I mean, it's kind of funny that Epstein went to prison for whatever crime it was, I forgot. And then all of a sudden, he gets deleted during the Trump administration? Interesting. Interesting. You know what happens when a person has so many resources? She's cute. You know what happens when a person has so many too much? But anyway, Barb, I want my $5. I'll see y'all a little late. I'll see y'all a little later tonight. If anything comes up, I'll let you know. We're gonna be talking some other stuff that probably be the last live that I do when it comes to when it comes to Dr. Umar. It'll probably be like one of those last lives that I do for now. And then the link will be up in the chat box, because I want to see how many people come and make all these excuses and come up with all these particular rumors about Umar. So that'll be one of those last times that I do it, because it's worthless at this point. It's particularly worthless at this point, because they're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna keep making videos. They're gonna keep going live until he does one or two things. Either drop dead or come on with the school. Like we can't even trust our own people anymore, which is kind of sad. But it's gonna be one of those things where it's fun. It's fun to do, but then again, it's not so fun. For me, it's energy draining. I got
Are they playing Milli Vanilli? They're playing old Milli Vanilli songs. But anyway, I'll do this and hopefully Philly Phil comes up and we just have a conversation. If nobody else wants to come up, then fine, I'll just shut the shit down and I'm gonna be done with it, you know. I mean, I wish nothing but good luck to the brother. He's doing good, he's doing well. Um but yeah, but it's boring. It's boring to hear the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's just boring. And fighting the same fighting the same people fighting the same people over and over and over again. And no one gives a and no let me just tell you something straight up. No one gives a shit about a fucking pedophile. No one gives a shit. If I was white and something happened to my kid, people would speak up. Versus a black man who I mean, let's look at it this way. When it comes to black on black crime, no one gives a shit. Because if I told you that Leonardo was a fucking pedo, no one would take heed to that at all. Okay, no problem. That's my auntie. That's my auntie. No one would give a shit. No one gives a shit. Hell, nobody white gives a shit. This is something about this generation that if a woman, a grown woman, rather it be 18 or 21, if she were to cry help, if she were to get some type of help, that would be too easy. Let's date a little bit further back, shall we? Let's date a little bit further back to the Gen X days. If a Gen Xer, my generation, 1980, were to come and say, I have been raped, right? But she was with a person who was in a position of power versus a per she versus a person who just worked a regular 9 to 5. A person who worked a regular 9 to 5, she would have no problem going to the fucking police, right? Versus a if a woman was in if one was with excuse me a woman was with a man with a position of power and she was being sexually assaulted. She was sexually abused and all that. And not only was he manipulating her, he was being very narcissistic, and basically your job would be in jeopardy, your family would be in jeopardy, your kids would be in jeopardy. I mean, you would just be totally screwed, right? It's happened before. But if down the line you would prove evidently so to getting pedoed, then no one gives a shit. Especially in this generation, you want to just justify and just, what if this were to happen? What if this happened? What if that happened? Or what if she was in the position of doing this? What if she was in position of doing that? It's always a money grab. What? Yeah, people do it all the time. It's always a money grab. Every time a man is in position of power, she always wants to sue and call great. So that always happens, huh? How often does that happen? A very, very small fucking percentage. These people are terrible, dude. Why not? I wouldn't be surprised if a woman who was really, really, really great and proved it through DNA will come up to a person who raped her, cock back the hammer, pew pew. I wouldn't be surprised at that. If I was a judge and I took your case and then I find out that you did that, go home. You're a winner. Because no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit anymore. Well, would you, wait, you would have to do more than, you have to do more than tell us. What are you talking? Oh, you're talking about the, I don't have to do. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whatever, whatever. I'm still waiting on my $5. I'm still waiting on my $5, Barb. You're the one that put me in this position. Like I said, he's just showing old. That nigga's just showing old clips. And then this one is like I said, whenever time he goes live, Umar goes live, he goes live. He's a fucking weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo and a fucking pedo. I'll try to send it. Don't try, dude! You know you got the money. While I'm just sitting in this truck acting crazy and shit. Listen, it's Sunday. I want you guys to dress warm, be safe, be yourselves, and don't worry about all this other extra stuff. Just be safe, be yourselves, and be cautious because in other parts of the world, it's snowing like crazy. There's blizzards. It's crazy. Over on on the mountainside in neck of woods, this is cold. This is cold. So I want y'all to have a real blessed day. A real blessed day. And I'll see some of y'all in a bit. We'll see that 5. Woo!